Hello YouTube, how you doing today? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. I need an intro. I need a cool, clever, catchy intro, but I don't have one yet, so we're just going with oh my god. Oh, okay, I'm not doing that over and over for an intro. Not again. Oh my. Okay. Okay, we were prepared for that one. What an intro. Anyways, hello. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Hopefully better than I am. Oh my god. I said that I would do another video on the bike. I have plenty of other videos on the bike, but I wanted to talk about the bike itself, what it is and why I got it and why I got this over any other bike. So we're just kind of out enjoying this beautiful weather. It's like 70, 75 degrees today. So I figured I would enjoy the weather and talk to you guys a little bit. Hopefully show you guys around the bike as well. Yeah, so I realized in the last video, not only do I say way too much, but I didn't really talk about the bike at all, other than the fact of, hey, I have a motorcycle now. If you guys follow on Instagram and TikTok and Twitch, I've talked about the bike plenty enough. Anyways, this is a 2024 Suzuki GSX-8R, which is a bit of a mouthful. I just say 8R or GSX-8R, not really any better. But anyways, so I had a lot of different options for what I wanted to get for a bike, and went through a lot of research, a lot of reviews, a lot of this bike versus this bike, you know, what beginner bike should I get? I missed the wave. I just talked about it, but you were distracting me. So anyways, the R7 was like my main pick. Like, I was pretty set. Anytime someone asked me, I'm like, this is the bike that I'm getting. As it was getting more realistic for me to get the bike, I decided to go into the shop, obviously, and like check out the bikes in person. So I made a list of, like, you know, if by some chance this is not the bike that I want, then I will get this, or look at this, or look at this. So I had a couple in mind. I had the R7, I had the MT-07, and this bike was actually at the bottom of my list. There was like a SV650, which if I was to go like more the naked route, like the MT-07. But anyway, so I went into the shop, sat on the R7 first, and instantly, the second I sat on it, I knew, I was like, I can't do this. I'm not super old. I'm 30 years old, but I don't have the best back. I mean, I sit on my ass and hunched over in the gamer position for hours at a time. And before that, it is so windy, I'm sorry. Before that, I was working in a warehouse and not using proper lifting techniques because I was a stupid kid, and I was like, I don't need to work on proper lifting techniques. I'm fine. And I am not fine. My back hurts all the time, always. And if you guys ride bikes or have back problems, like, you know that being hunched over like this all the time, not necessarily the greatest feeling. So the second I sat on the bike, I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm doing this for long periods of time. I sat on the MT-07, and it was a lot better. It was a lot more upright, which was good. And I liked it, but I don't know, something about the naked bikes just didn't, like, pull me in. You know, the performance of it and the position of it is great and everything, but the looks of it just didn't have that same, like, sporty, aggressive look. I run around and looked at all the other bikes, and then I was about to leave, and then I saw this bike in blue, and all the bikes are so crammed in together that every time I wanted to sit on a bike, I had to ask someone to pull the bike out for me, and I felt like I was being so annoying. Like, can I look at this bike, this bike, this bike? So I was like, you know what? I can see it in person. It's nice. Maybe it's still an option, but I didn't want to bother anyone. And I was like walking towards the door. I was like, no. I made this drive. It was like a 40 to 50 minute drive from my house, and I was like, I'm here already. Just get over your social anxiety. Ask him to move the bike. Asked him to move it. Sat down, and instantly I was like, this is it. This is the right fit. It was like the bike chose me. I just knew that this was the right one for me. There's definitely still moments of, like, not regret, but like, man, I do wish I had a sportier bike like R7 or R6 or something else. But this bike just feels right. It looks really sporty. I'll do a walk around when I park, but it looks sporty. It's fast, as fast as I need it to be. You know, it's my first bike. I don't need a fucking leader bike but it's pretty fast and comfortable. So the position on this one is a lot more upright. I don't have a lot of videos of me like side view. I have the Insta360, so I could technically get some if you guys are interested in that, but it's a lot more upright, so my back isn't hurting all the time. If I really want to, and I'm like on the highway or I'm trying to like open up a little bit, I can get into like a tucked position, but I don't need to. It definitely helps on the highway when I'm getting like blasted in the chest, but I have the choice, I have the option to kind of to do either. So I don't know, the bike just kind of felt right, and that's ultimately why I went with this. It is quiet, as you guys probably have noticed. I would like to get something a little bit more, not bike-wise, but I'd like to get an exhaust that kind of represents the bike a little bit more, because it does have a lot more power and it's faster than anything I've ever owned. My car looked nice but wasn't very fast. I had a 2012 Ford Focus titanium, but my friend thought it'd be funny to slap a ST badge on it because it had an exhaust and an intake, and people just kind of just never questioned it. But my car was not very fast. It just looked nice. So actually having a brand new vehicle that actually can kind of get up there is nice, but I wish it had more of a deeper tone, because it's pretty like it's a little dry, but we'll get there. Exhausts are expensive. Everything about this thing is expensive, but we're trying to, it's an investment, you know, it's an investment for my mental health, which is already great. By the way, the feedback on the video, I honestly was a little worried that people would be like, yo, shut up, dude, screw your mental health, go back to Omegle, that's all you're good for. But almost every single comment, if not every single comment, was really, really kind and supportive, and genuinely like brought a tear to my eye. Like I'm very thankful that you guys are so supportive, and you guys can see and feel like the genuine happiness that I have like with this bike and everything. So I do really appreciate you guys, and I'm gonna keep trying to roll out content. I have still been posting reels and pictures and TikToks, so if you guys are on Instagram or TikTok, feel free to follow me. I will post the shorts on here as well. But yeah, also, I'm actually surprised that no one said anything about it in the last video. Maybe no one paid attention, or maybe just no one cared to comment on it. But this bike also has a quick shift, which I don't need. You know, I took my motorcycle course. I know how to shift. I may not be the best at it, but I know how to do it. It just so happened that the bike had it, and it makes it a lot easier on me. It's a little bit less stressful, that I don't have to worry about that as much. If I want to, you know, clutch and shift up, then I can. But it's a lot more forgiving. I've seen mixed reviews on whether or not it has quick shift down. I don't feel it, so I don't ever just stomp it down. But it could. Don't trust me on whether it does or not. But yeah, so that's kind of it for now on why I picked the bike. I'll park up here, and then we could do a little walk around, and we can talk a little bit more about it. Okay, so I finally found a nice spot to park. Probably not the best spot. I thought about going out there, but there's literally no way that was happening. Anyways, so we are parked here by the water. This is the bike, Suzuki GSX-8R. Still a bit of a mouthful. In sword silver. It is a parallel twin engine, 776 cc. So pretty fast and sporty looking, but again, it's got like more of an upright, like comfortable position for me, which is great, but it looks still like kind of aggressive. Sorry for the wind. The bike comes in yellow, blue, silver, and there's a black version that's like only in the UK. So I might see if I can get the fairings and everything painted black, so I can do black and red. I think that would be nice, but for now I think it's pretty nice for a first bike, the first vehicle that I've ever bought brand new. It had 1 mile on it, so very proud of myself, very happy with the purchase. And I mean, for a beginner bike, not bad. Very quick, and very happy with it. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'm gonna keep making videos on this and enjoying the ride. But thank you guys for watching. I'll probably stop there. I will see you in the next one.